This is the mic test of this HyperX Cloud Stinger Wireless 7.1 gaming headset, and right now I know that you can hear that there's too much compression going on with my voice and you can hear me breathing. So let's talk about that breathing part later. But first, remember that this is communicating to the device via a 2.4 gigahertz dongle, so I think this is fair enough for a wireless headset that your voice will sound like this. It's clear, but again, it's like I'm really like a pilot or something talking to someone. Keep in mind that it's very different if you use an analog or a wired headset because that would be directly connected to your device. This is just like connecting through waves. So again, it won't give you a very clear sounding voice. Now let's talk about the breathing part. I know that you can hear me breathe and it can be annoying, especially if you're going to game and communicate to your peers via Discord. The breathing gets worse, the plosive sounds is it's really clearly heard and it's annoying. So I hope that they included something like this, a pop filter. You know, you can buy this cheap online and I hope that they at least included one of these. So if you have this, it will lessen the wind noise and the breathing noise. So that's one con with this gaming headset. Now let's talk about its noise cancelling feature, which I love because it tries to turn itself off if you are not speaking. So that's the noise cancelling part. But if you are talking and you're typing at the same time, it will of course pick up that keyboard noise. So let's test it out. So first, I'm not gonna talk and I'm just gonna type. Listen to it as it tries to turn itself off. But again, if you type as you talk, that's when it will pick up the noise from your keyboard. So it also works like this. If somebody is noisy beside you while you're talking, it really won't, it will try to reject that noise, but it really won't cancel it out totally. So that's another point here. But comparing it to other headsets in which there are no noise rejections at all, I think this is fair. This is good enough. Let's talk about its most important feature, which is wireless connectivity. Again, it has that Bluetooth dongle. It's a 2.4 gigahertz
Fight!
dongle, and I can
We
vouch for it
will
not
reveal their
having a latency
secrets.
at all. I use this for FPS
Good.
games, for Zoom classes, and for video calls, and I have not experienced, in my 3 months of using this, I have not experienced a breaking up of connection, even with the microphone. However, if you move from one room to another, just a single wall will break up its connection, but who does that, right? Probably some people do, but I don't. I only just do that if I want to get some food in our kitchen. And don't worry because even if it lags as you go to another room, once you go near your device, your computer and such, it easily or automatically reconnects. Now let's talk about its physical features here. You have an onboard volume control which is very easy to use. So it's located at the back of the left ear cup and all you have to do is swivel. Do you call this a swivel? I think so when you do that. Anyways, it's very easy to use, easy to adjust, but one con about this is that it's highly sensitive, at least for me. So even if I'm just gonna fix my hair, see, and you slightly bump that control, it will easily adjust the volume. Now, going on to its swivel to mute feature, this is really a cool feature for me because all you have to do is swivel it up to mute yourself like this. One, two, five, six, seven. So there you have it. It's again an easy feature that you could use. Now let's talk about its battery life. It's claiming to have 17 hours, but a reminder for this is that it depends on how much of the volume you use. For example, if you tend to use it for 100% volume and you do lots of FPS gaming, listening to music, probably will just get around 15 hours off of this. But if you just listen to it by 50% volume, I guess you can really maximize it 17 hours. However, there's one con here. I hate its charging indicator. There's just a green light here if it charges. It's gonna be blinking fast if it's still at a certain percent. I will flash it on the screen, and if it's about to be fully charged, the blinking will slow down. But I experienced not having a full charge with this one for how many times already. I don't know why. I don't know if they really made the battery or the charging part work well with this one. In my experience, I don't know, it's not really working well. The charging part is not really that good. I hope that they improved the charging and the battery of this one. Now, comfortability wise, this is very, very comfortable. I can vouch for that. You have memory foams here on top, so I don't feel any pressure on my head or my skull. And even the memory foam here is really, really good. Although, again, if you're in the Philippines and it's a very hot country, give it 1 to 2 hours and you'll really sweat right here. So what I do is, what I love about this is you can also remove the cups. Why did I remove it now? It's kind of challenging to insert, but you can easily remove this and you can wash it up, dry it up, and then put it back on. So this is a really good feature as well. You can easily remove the cups, replace it, or wash it. It's up to you. Finally, how much does this cost? This will cost you around 3,500 to 4,000 pesos depending on where you buy this one. And for that price range, I won't say I'll highly recommend it, not highly. I would just recommend this if you are on a budget constraint. However, if you can shell out some more money, I for me, you can go for other headsets that's really well built, has a really good battery life, and would give you a much clearer voice in terms of the microphone. So that's it with this HyperX Cloud Stinger wireless gaming headset. Remember, I'm here for your purchase decisions. It's always going to be your choice, your call. See you in the next video.